Yeah. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Brand new day, I'm coming through. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Share the video, man. Radio Boss, Hard Body Kiati, the AM Wake Up Show, man. We in this thing. Shout out everybody that was up with me last night. Great night of music last night, man. Actually, we got a little bit of that for y'all today, man. Good morning, Instagram, waking up with your boy. I appreciate y'all. If you're watching the video on Facebook, if you're watching the video on Facebook, YouTube, my bad, y'all. Radio Boss. Little Radio Boss just popped up on you, boy. Just popped up. You worked out yesterday. That is true. That is very true. That is very true. We did work out yesterday.
And when we game that we can put, y'all can play.
I mean, knock out. Of course. Okay. We can definitely a family game you guys can play. We appreciate y'all waking up with us and rocking with us this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Hey, man, go get you some breakfast, man. Get you some breakfast, man. See, okay. Son walk in on you and tell you what's going on in the world. Hey, mama say she gonna do it. Mama say. Hey, man, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. AM Wake Up Show. Thank y'all for waking up with me another morning, man, another opportunity to get it right. First and foremost, it is Wednesday, Women Crush Wednesday. So you know how we rocking. Real Relationship Goals with Brother Royce F. Robinson. Today, 8 o'clock. Be sure you guys share the video, man. Jump in them comments. Let me know where you're watching from this morning. Let's get it.
Morning, I get up early in the morning. I get my dream calling. I go get it, go get it. Yeah. I go get it, go get it. Yeah.
All right, I'm actually checking the video myself. I know I'm a little bit late. I be trying to do a lot over here, y'all. You know, the way that this show is ran. Real stuff going on in the world today. That's boom. Real stuff going on in the world today. Man. Mo City checking in, League City Dickinson checking in. Chad, what's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shout out my brother DG Dollar Green. So last night, you guys may have missed it, man. We had some great energy on the show last night. I think 3 people got bumped last night. Sharice. 3 people got bumped last night, y'all. Again, what am I doing next week? We will have 21 for 2021, 21 unsigned independent artists that you should know about for the year 2021. I will be giving my platform to these artists. I will be doing my best to share them on my Instagram page. We're actually getting a list, a playlist, placements, Instagram shout out, Facebook shout out, Instagram blast for them, talking to all my relationship industry relationships. Man, it's a lot. So one time for all the artists who did submit. Now, if you never watched the new music show with me, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get in. That's how we starting the show off today. There's been a record that's been what a lot of us would like to call untouchable, right? Terrion Taylor, Nothing Means Anything. And we've been waiting for a song to see if it could really, you know, DJ Key, what's going on? Shout out IG this morning. I see y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. 5 songs got bumped. Keisha say 5 songs got bumped. So we've been waiting for a song to see if it could touch Terrion, right? All right, y'all. We're going to start with that song first. Oh, I ain't going to lie, y'all. This song is a banger, okay? I don't know. Now, Keisha, you got to start it with the aha factor. You got to start it with the, oh my God, right? Now, you know what? We're gonna start with Terrion. Let me start with Terrion first. All right. Here you go. Terrion Taylor, Nothing Means Anything. Here you go.
Why you taking so much time to get prepared now? Don't you know that we are turned to dust? I'd much rather see you walk around on barefoot than to walk out on my trust. I must admit I got a little bit to notice. If you want me to do too much, maybe we can go around and show the show, babe. Or you can tell me what it's on to. Nothing means anything anymore, anyway. You got to figure it out, babe. Nothing means anything anymore, anyway. 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 Nothing no. Why you stepping in the middle of the sidewalk? Don't you it together. Maybe something like a rendezvous. You got to look like you're just trying to say whatever. Whether or not it's just me and you. Nothing means anything anymore. You got to figure it out, baby. Nothing means anything anymore. Nothing means anything anymore. Anyway, nothing means anything anymore. Nothing means anything anymore.
Ariana Taylor. Nothing means anything, right? This probably was the last song we played last night, right? Verse. Marty Obey. Paint Me Close. Here we go.
Tell me when you're ready, baby. It's been a while since I smiled, babe. Meet me in Miami, baby, so we can hit those wild waves. Or we can go 1,000 miles away, just to know my effort stays. Maybe that's too much too soon. Yeah. We can get lost in this one-on-one. I know how to love someone. Said you wanted more than a one and done. Baby, he ain't me, no. Don't know how we gon' slide back, cause we really alright, babe. Stroke another moonlight, paint me close, babe. Cause I really want this place to brush away. Hold it right there. Tell me when you're ready, baby. It's been a while since I smiled, babe. You get me in Miami, baby, so we can hit those wild waves. Or we can go 1,000 miles away, just to know my effort stays. Maybe that's too much too soon. Yeah. Hey. They pressing on you, baby, in the wrong way. You're ready to go, we got a long day.
All right, just a little, you know, just a little razzle dazzle. You know, all I'm saying is, we playing, boy, playing, that was nice. That was nice. That's all I'm saying. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. Y'all, it's been some great music, man. One time for these artists. Woo! Woo! That mug was hard. Man, some great music. Some great music. Great music came through. Oh, it was one more song last night. And I actually remembered this song. Fade Away Love, Sean Lemire. Listen. Y'all, I've been getting some great music. Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, roll on the beat, boy.
Everything I did for you, you better do for the next man. Every time I slid for you, treat you like a queen was the game plan. I was in the street making plays, you was playing me 100 ways. Never stopped talking, but it's hush now. First you telling me to rush, now it's slow down. Confusing, seems like anywhere I go I'm losing. Gotta pay the price when you always choosing. Now you're choosing, but it's deuces. Don't play me, you fade away, love go crazy. Capping on my heart the whole time. Capping on my heart the whole time, so shady. Don't play me, you fade away, love go crazy. Capping on my heart the whole time. But no, my heart the whole time so shady.
Right. Now here go the crazy thing. After I go back and listen to that one this morning, we said we was gonna put it in a battle against Fee Carter, right? Now, I ain't even gonna give y'all no backstory. Before we get this is just to get the show started, man. Got a great show for y'all playing, but we have one more bumper. That song versus Fee for the top spot. Here we go. Fee, Rider. Uh-oh.
My baby is a rider, rider, rider. I wanna be a baby papa, papa, papa. She tell me, baby, can you de-stroke, deep stroke, deep stroke? We do some things only we know, we know, we know. If she get down on her knees and beg for it, I'ma bless her. Baby, fuck a king size bed, you need a stretcher. Don't remember anything that I said when I met you. Make you holler and scream, this is a fling, no pressure. All the things that we've been through, that's the type of things that we into. And baby, if you want me to beg, give me a reason to. Open your legs and let me come through. The timing is perfect, don't wanna ruin it. Last time she had shit, he ain't know what to do with it. And his trash was my treasure, I heard it through with it. I got that thing locked down and I ain't losing it. Cause my love baby is a rider, rider, rider. I wanna be a baby papa, papa, papa. She tell me, baby, can you deep stroke, deep stroke? We do some things only we know, we know, we know.
All right, there you go. All right, which one stay, y'all? Which one stays? Does Fee stay? Does Fee Carter stay in his top spot? Or do you? Yeah, no. That's not going against Terrion. No. Just the last two songs. Just the last two songs. Fee versus Sean. And this how it goes, y'all. Fee stays. The last one stays. Fee stays. Put on the list. Fee. All right. The second song, that's Fee. So, congratulations. Brother Fee stays on the list. He did not get bumped out. That's why I wanted to wait till we get up in the morning. I say, man, let me just wake up and listen to it with fresh ears, man. Sometime in the moment, artists feel a certain way, you know, but I was like, nah, let's just wake up in the morning. Last night, and I think Dollar Green has something to do with this, J. Ray Shrooms knocked somebody out the list. He gonna start bobbing his head when the song. He's singing the words and stuff. I'm like, fool, you can't be doing that. Showing favoritism and junk. I'm just gonna show favoritism. All right, y'all, man. Remember 8 o'clock, Brother Royce F. Robinson checking in, real relationship goals. Definitely, one of my favorite segments of the week. Love getting to some good relationship stuff. It's a whole lot going on in the world, a lot going on inside relationships. And, we definitely want to be sure that we get you guys started off the right way, in real life, because I know a lot of times for us, especially due to this pandemic, we really been spending a lot more time at home, really been spending a lot more time with the husband, with the wife, with the fiance, with the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. So, with Brother Royce F. Robinson, I always like saying listening and learning from him is like you adding tools to your own toolbox, because life happens. Guaranteed life is going to happen. And when it does happen and that car break down, or you need to change that tire, or you got to change your own oil because your car stopped on the road, you're going to need them tools to kind of help you work through that situation. And that's what we get whenever we sit down and talk with Brother Russ Robinson. All right. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. I'm telling you, it's real.
All right. Today, there's been 492,000 cases of the coronavirus here in the Houston area. Out of all of those cases, though, I want to let you know that 300,000 cases are in Harris County, 188,000 cases in the surrounding counties, and more than 386,000 patients have recovered. So one time for everybody, getting through that thing. I know those numbers seem lopsided, right? But something we found out whenever they first started talking about the coronavirus, if you take a test, because if you think about 386,000 patients have recovered, but it's 492,000, it still seems like it's almost 100,000 people with the COVID. But a lot of times, if you take one test and you test positive, and then you take another test and you still test positive, they still count those numbers as a new test, which is weird to me. But at the end of the day, that's how they got to set up. Kiddos, I think mommy is blowing the horn. Y'all have a good day at school, okay? All right, love y'all. We got to stop and send them kiddos off to school right now. If you did try to go online and get the vaccine on the Harris County website, of course, yesterday Judge Lena Hidalgo was saying that you should go on and you can do it. You can register online. They had a glitch in the system, and the wait list was saying technical difficulties. So they remade it available, and now up to 49,000 people have signed up for the wait list as of yesterday. Now, I always just like asking, vaccine talk. Is anybody that is watching the show right now already taking the vaccine? If you've already taken the vaccine, let me know. Check in the comments. I just want to kind of see if you took the vaccine. Did you grow another arm, an extra toe? Go to bed, baby face, woke up with a beard. Anything that we should know about. I'm just asking if you've already taken the vaccine. Just, quick question, no shame. Let us know. For me, I just know a lot of people were saying that they weren't taking the vaccine. So I just want to see this morning if anyone is watching and they have taken the vaccine. Okay. Nobody's jumping out of the gym. Monica, you took the vaccine, Monica? I think we got one person. No. Okay. I just always like asking. For me, I like knowing where we are, because I know a lot of time on the news, they can say anything in the world, right? For us, we're like a small community. I want to know. Because if you took it, Sunshine, hey, sis. Welcome, Sunshine, to the show. Okay. Monica says a lot of my coworkers have, but they got sick. So you mean even after they took the vaccine, they got sick? Oh, man. Well, that's crazy. Headaches mostly. DJ, you took the vaccine? She said, but it is offered to them daily. Okay. I just like asking y'all. With us, I always like knowing how you feel about taking the vaccine and why. So if you're saying no to the vaccine, or a lot of you not taking it because of, oh, whoa, she said, okay. She said vomiting. Okay, that's one of the side effects. Hmm. I don't know, man. You know, for me, I know that I feel like they're gonna start putting travel restrictions. If you hadn't taken the vaccine, I feel like that's gonna be one of the things that they're gonna do. I do feel like that they're also gonna try to use future stimulus payments for you to get it. They're gonna try to make you get the vaccine. And I know that technically, you know, you can't do that, but I think you can. I think that's what they are going to try to do. That's how I feel. Okay, Aiden the All-Star say I took the vaccine. Aiden, how do you feel after taking the vaccine? When you took the vaccine, you felt cool? And then I believe with Moderna, you have to take 2. So you take 1, I think it covers you 75%, and then you have to come back after some time, like a month or 30 days or something like that, and take another vaccine from what I understand. So for the people who are taking the vaccine, if you took Moderna, did you go back and take the second one? You know what I'm saying? Leak said that's a sign that you shouldn't take it. Great comment. Miss Calvin said, I have not taken it yet. I need more research information. Man, you know, me too, honestly. And I know we say that, y'all, but a lot of time whenever you took, you got to take 2 with Pfizer too. I did not know that. I don't, due to the information that I had with Pfizer, you just took 1. So, no, this is a great conversation, man. I just like looking and seeing where we're at as a community, because a lot of times if I say something like, hey, have we watched American Skin? Shout out Cedric. Yeah, man, we watched it. We looked at it. Man, great movie. I be like, do we take the vaccine? Boys like, well, man, you know, man. Well, I ain't really feeling, you know. I don't want my neck itching. You know, boys got all kind of excuses after, you know, you talk about vaccines and things like that. So for me, I always like asking to see where we at as a community. I like the news, but I love my people, and I'm gonna rock with y'all whenever y'all give us the honest feedback. You know what I'm saying? I saw a story on the news and pictures circulating a few weeks back about a dog that had attacked a 3-year-old over there in Old Town Spring. I was like, man, what would I do if a dog bit my child? I'd be hot. I'd be heated. You know what I'm saying? I actually got bit by a dog one time as a kid, but I wasn't a young kid. I may have been like 12, 13. And after I got bit, the dog owner was drunk. And she was begging us not to like call the people and stuff like that, right? Like, please don't call the people. He has his rabies shot, all that kind of stuff, right? And I think my mom, for whatever reason, growing up back then, I don't even think my mama called on the people dog, y'all. Got bit by a whole dog out here. Mama was like, yeah, all right, get up. Stop crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? Of course, in this incident, didn't happen like that. Ronan Waldrop ended up with almost 20 stitches in her face after the dog bit her repeatedly January the 9th. The family said that they had walked in the restaurant and the dog attacked her. So they said the dog owner left in a hurry, abandoning the dog. The Montgomery County animal personnel came, got the dog a week later from the people's house, and they did issue an order to put the dog down. So I'm an animal lover. I love dogs. I do feel like, man, y'all gotta watch these animals and pets, especially when little kids are concerned. Nobody likes to hear about the dog getting put down or whatever the case may be, but nobody wants to hear about a dog attacking a little kid and the owner try to burn off either. in my humble opinion. Okay. Believe it or not, man, literacy is still a problem. And not amongst kids, amongst adults. So they got a new adult literacy program underway in Houston. Mayor Turner announced it yesterday at the Office for Adult Literacy, a joint initiative with the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation, where they'll be getting adults some help to get their read on. I'm not mad at that. One time for Mayor Turner. I think that's a great idea. And I know it sounds deep, but at the end of the day, remember and for me, reading was always so fundamental and always so cool because I remember reading in school. Go with me. I remember reading in school whenever they didn't want black people to read at all. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you have an opportunity to pick up a book and learn or read, I'm gonna tell you to do that. Even though in my mind, I feel like everybody, even if you don't know how to read, some way or another, they know how to read Instagram comments. If for no other reason, y'all, let's learn so we can understand what these people are saying when you get on Facebook. Somebody could be talking crazy about you, son. You're gonna need to know what they're saying in the comments. So again, man, you know, just having a little fun with it. Definitely not mad at that. Here we go. Before I do this, I'm telling y'all will never believe this.
It's the news you can use on the AM Wake Up Show.
AM Wake Up Show, Radio Boss, Hard Body Chaotic. Even with all the things that went down in our country, might be hard for some of y'all to believe. I told y'all this yesterday. Nearly all Republican senators vote in favor of not holding Donald Trump impeachment trial. I told y'all yesterday, these people are not trying to convict this man. If we are all a part of the same gang and we have to fight publicly against somebody from another gang, in real life, you not really trying to beef against your own gang. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's almost like being in jail and they say something about somebody from another gang and you vote against your gang, putting it in layman's terms. Basically, that's what they asking when they're asking these Republicans to indict the president. Even though you have photographic videos, audio evidence, you got all kind of evidence, y'all. And these people still don't want to hold Trump responsible. Now, 45 of the 50 Republican senators voted in favor of a motion that would dismiss holding the trial, declaring it unconstitutional to have an impeachment trial after a president leaves office. All 50 Democrats plus 5 Republicans were opposed to the objection by Republican Senator Rand Paul, so the trial will go forward starting in 2 weeks. I don't think nothing is going to happen, y'all. Honestly. Don't think that it's going to go how we think it's going to go. But again, they rejected the claim that the trial will be unconstitutional, citing the 1876 impeachment of a Secretary of War who had already resigned. So they did have case study, for lack of a better term. The House impeached Trump for incitement of insurrection of the U.S. Capitol attack 1 week after the mob riot took place. The 5 Republicans who voted against dismissing the charges were Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Mitt Romney of Utah, Ben Sasse of Nebraska, and Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania. So, man, they trying to do the right thing. Ain't nothing gonna happen to bro. If they go to trial and they end up putting some real jail time, PSK for sure, precedent, my bad. I said case study, my bad. Clear Creek Education kicking in. I see you, boy. If they go to trial, y'all, and put some charges on the president, I'm giving everybody $1. That's all I got. Just you get $1. I bet you $1. Just it. They just get. I bet y'all $1. $1. They ain't finna do nothing to bro, man. They still got this thing called white privilege, and I think it's gonna kick in right when bro need it. So I don't think nothing gonna happen to bro. Since we did just talk about the attack, the police chief apologized for failing to prepare for the attack. Yogananda Pittman said that they bad for the force not having prepared for what turned into the January 6th attack on the Capitol, despite having warnings that white supremacists and far-right groups would target Congress. In a prepared testimony before Congress, Pittman wrote, "We knew that the militia groups and white supremacist organizations would be attending. We also knew that some of these participants were intended to bring firearms and other weapons to the event. We knew that there was a strong potential for violence and that Congress was the target." Former Capitol Police Chief Stephen Son, who resigned after the assault, said the day after it happened that his force, quote, had a robust plan established to address the anticipated First Amendment activities. However, Capitol police officers have said they were giving little guidance ahead of time and almost no communication during the assault, as they were outnumbered and overwhelmed as they tried to hold off the mob. So, let me wrap my mind around this. To not look bad, even after the original police chief stepped down or resigned, the interim police chief comes with a statement that says, hey, we knew they was coming with weapons. We knew that things are going to be crazy. We knew there were going to be racists and white supremacists all over the building. And we had a plan, but we just chose not to implement this plan. Even though the Capitol police officers that were in the middle of the assault were saying, nah, fool, we ain't had no plan. It wasn't no plan. A plan? What plan, son? I don't believe that, man. Because whenever the Black Lives Matter protest was going on, with no threats of violence, there were no people coming with weapons, no guns. Y'all was outside deep, fam. Y'all was there. Y'all was in the front. Y'all was ready for that action. Y'all was about whatever. Y'all really was ready to get busy whenever it was brothers and sisters involved out there who were protesting because George Floyd was murdered by an officer kneeling on his neck. That's why they were out there. Because someone was unjustly killed and murdered. Y'all had all the security. Y'all was ready for it then. But you mean to tell me you have intel and information that white supremacists are coming armed and they plan to attack Congress? Probably because the president had made some comments. And then even after the president was on the podium talking, before they marched down the street to go help the weak Republicans do their job, you knew all of this and y'all still ain't send no help for them folks when they was in there? Oh. But y'all weak. Y'all super weak. Y'all are super weak. This is an example of when white privilege has extra privileges. I've never seen or heard of anything like this in my life, boy. That is the most privilege of all. Your whiteness being able to make armed police who were supposed to guard and protect this building with their life chill, stand back. For the first time ever in history, a Confederate flag is being ran through the cap. Yeah, never before. Until bro asked people to walk down the street, but then we still have people saying, "No, let's not do this. This is not what we should do, man." Man, if Lil Scooter and them do something, y'all want Lil Scooter and them to go to jail. Lil Scooter and them is not getting no fair trial. They're not getting no legal team, none of that. When Lil Scooter and them do a crime, when Lil Scooter and them mess up, y'all want them to pay because they messed up. There is no credit extended. No, 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 no. No, we don't care that you were stealing because your family was hungry, little Scooter. Come on, give us that time, Scooter. You broke the law. So now, no, 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 no. You got some people killed. You got police beat up. These is y'all cops that you love, man. Y'all, we Blue Lives Matter. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. It's still quiet out there. I'm just checking. Nope. Blue Lives Matter busy this morning. Okay. This is a real question, parents. Do not incriminate yourself. Please do not incriminate yourself. Do you believe in whooping your kids? Just a simple yes. Don't go too hard, parents. Do you believe in whooping your kids? In 2021, do you believe your kids should still get whoopings? Don't incriminate yourself, parents. Don't y'all know this is the internet. Y'all know they still y'all know y'all still come back with y'all know if it's still come back and be like, oh, they said they whooped them. Oh, they all right. Yes, I'm seeing a bunch of yeses. IG, thank y'all for them yeses. I hear you. Super, he say yes. All right, Studewood, Honcho say talk before anything. Okay. Denise say yeah. Joanna say yeah. T say yeah. Tina say I tell that. Sup? Tina, I just said don't incriminate yourself, sis. Well, this next story, man, it might make you question that either way, right? An Indianapolis 17-year-old was arrested in the killing of 5 of his family members on Sunday, including a pregnant woman and a 13-year-old girl, became shooting at them after he became enraged when his father punished him for leaving the house without permission. The suspect's name hasn't been released because he's a minor, but they are reporting he was the son of 42-year-old Raymond Childs, who was one of the victims. The only person who made it out was the suspect's younger brother, who was found wounded close to the home, but is expected to survive. I got countless whoopings as a kid. This is real talk. I was abused as a child, right? This is real. Like I know this is gonna get real this morning. I'm sharing some real life Kiati history with y'all, you know, but I need y'all to understand why I feel the way I feel, right? I feel like all of us to a certain extent got whooped or punished, you know what I'm saying? Other than my wife. My wife said she ain't never got, you know, her mama just talked to them. Right. Outside of normal whoopings, right? the whoopings and stuff that we would get for whatever we would do as kids. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in an era where, hey man, you gotta take care of your business, man. And then we grew up where your mama whoop you and jump on the phone and explain the play by play like we watching Sports Center or something. Girl, he came in, I grabbed his arm, and I grabbed his arm, I flipped him around. Girl, he tried to run and kick back, and I was like, no, 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 no. Girl, and then they used to do the sound effects and everything, and then he's like, then he tried to run. I said, no, not today. Get behind me, Satan. They did sound effects and everything growing up, right? So everybody got their certain share of whoopings, and I was a bad kid by certain standards. You know what I'm saying? But even outside the scope of that, my stepdad used to abuse me. This is real. Like, we used to get whooped. I remember one time I got whooped so bad that I was bleeding through my shirt. I was in elementary school. I was bleeding through my shirt, right? And so the teacher thought it was ketchup on my back. So she came to kind of like help me wipe the ketchup off my back and went to pull my shirt, like to wipe the ketchup. And that's when she seen that it was blood and it was stuck to my t-shirt. Right? You know what I'm saying? Teacher start crying, end up in the office. They end up calling CPS, all kind of stuff, right? And even in spite of that, y'all, stepdad still did not go to get into any real trouble after that, right? I don't know what they told them folks. And now that I'm grown, I understand that, man, it probably shouldn't have went like that, right? Don't know what they told them folks, but I do know the next whooping that I got after that, my stepfather was like, yeah, I'm not, you want to go to school and show them people your back? Now I'm gonna be sure I whoop you on your ass. That was his quote, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so for me, I do understand child abuse. I was abused as a child. This is real. So even in that, I don't ever think I thought about killing my stepdad. Not for that. Being real with y'all. Being real with y'all, right? So I did think about killing him for something else, like not being funny, like real talk, you know. But not based on a whooping, you know what I'm saying? To me, it just was like, man, I don't think whoopings ever pushed me to the point where I wanted to take one of my people's life. Like, I think that's, you know, I don't know what that young brother was dealing with. And then, of course, the story said punished. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't want to get punished. But to me, that is extreme. Bro killed 5 people, and he shot his younger brother too. But the younger brother escaped or got away or whatever the case was. That's what I really feel bad for, man. Now it's a young brother that has no family left, and his big brother tried to kill him. That's sad. That's crazy. That's buck. That's what we used to say. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, even if you think the most I did after I got whooped, real talk, was cuss my parents out up under my breath. Pretty much. Brenda, how you doing? Good morning. Pretty much. But I don't think I would have turned and attacked my brothers and sisters and other people that didn't have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Phil, what's going on? I don't think I would have done it like that. So prayers going out to the young brother that did survive. A heartbreaking story this morning. I know he's having to wrap his mind around a lot, and hopefully there were other family members in place to surround that young brother and give him some love. So, man, y'all please in y'all prayers include that young brother at some point today. Because he needs it. If you have an iPhone this morning, Team iPhone, Team Blue Bubble, I see y'all out there. Apple is urging iPhone and iPad users to quickly update the OS, the operating system, because fixes for 3 security bugs that may have already been exploited by hackers. The company didn't give details of the security flaws. Apple sent out security fixes yesterday as a part of its new iOS 14.4 software. I feel like, man, if somebody's still hacking Apple, boy, y'all need some type of award. You ain't supposed to be able to hack Apple. Straight up. Update my phone. That's why, boy, I don't even be having. You can't have nothing in your phone nowadays, man. I feel like, man, you having something in your phone is just, DJ Vibes, what's going on, brother? I appreciate the support this weekend. Oh yeah, boom. Shout out to everybody that did come out this weekend and supported my wife and I. Really, they were supporting my wife. I was just DJing, but before I even get to this next story, I want to tell y'all that how to say this the right way. I'm gonna tell y'all that this story sounds crazy, okay? T.I. Has been accused of holding a gun to one of Tiny's friends' head. According to the Shade Room, Sabrina Peterson of the Glad University said, you know, the sad part about being a woman and being a black woman, all of this, the public praises our predators, right? Let's listen. Let's listen. Before we judge, let's listen.
I know what happened. He knows what happened. So don't sit around. What you won't do on top of everything else is you won't lie on me. Clifford Harris put a gun in my head. Truth is, I didn't have a weapon.
Mm. Again, went on Instagram, Trouble Man, you put a gun to my head in front of children, and I never called the police on you. She continued, but for years you have painted me as the villain. As black women, it's hard to heal from rape, violence, or anything because you are painted as the problem or reason that this happened to you. Let's normalize the allowing black women to heal. It's so hard being the victim of rape and being painted as the reason it happened. Okay. T.I.'s wife Tiny responded to posting the clip of the videos that highlighted 2 young men who appear to be Sabrina's sons, pictured with T.I. Tiny said, hold up. So you want your abuser to train your sons? He was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband assaulted you? Did you change your mind or change it back? What's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused. Stop harassing my family. You strange. Everybody know you been special. Then in quotations, it says face slicing seminar lady. Please get help, but leave us alone. This is what you never want to invalidate when someone makes a claim, right? Because honestly, we don't know. I've met T.I. a few times, but I don't know T.I. a lot of times whenever people accuse people that we like inside of music, we instantly jump to their defense, right? Um I don't feel like liking somebody's music is a caveat to you automatically jumping to their defense. Um you have people like, and what makes this so, ooh, it's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be wrong. Take these headphones off. Look, what makes it so raw to me is, and I do have simple commentary for this. What I will say is, women, when things happen to y'all, because again, the narrative always is the black woman is unprotected, unloved. When things happen to y'all, right? You got to take care of your business. You going to get help is the first step of you loving yourself. Period. So whenever these things happen and then you come years later or whatever, or you allow somebody to pay you off and then you don't say nothing, and then later you come and say something, at the end of the day, that doesn't bode well for the outcome that you're looking forward to. So I'm not going to say what did or didn't happen. I wasn't there. I can't speak on what happened inside of a room, or, I I guess I expect Tiny to do what Tiny does, which is protect T.I. and, do this and that. Oh Lord, somebody said that makes you a rat. Let me clarify. Because I think a lot of y'all have things misconstrued, especially internet people. Internet people always got some comments about some real life stuff, right? First and foremost, for all the internet people that jump on the line talking about, man, boy, snitching, that's ratting, this and that. Fam, if you not out here selling no real life drugs, you not no drug dealer, you not a part of no criminal organizations, them rules don't even apply to you, dumb. Them ain't your rules. That's stupid. Damn, boys is snitching. Man, shut up, fam. You not involved in crime in no type of way. You not a part of anybody's syndicate. You ain't did no work. You ain't put in none of that, man. If you need help, if you need assistance, a lot of you main people still talking about snitching and doing all that. When somebody busts at y'all and shooting up your house, y'all is calling 911, fam. Facts. Facts. I don't want to hear that, man. Chill. That's not your life, dumb. Man, that's ratting, that's snitching. Fam, somebody do something to your mama. You want your mama to call the police. She can't call you because you on internet tweeting. You ain't finna do nothing, fam. Chill. Ratting, you snitching. Snitching is we've done some illegal stuff together and you went and told on me for us doing what we did together. Let's get definitions defined this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, time out, pause. There's a certain thing called common sense, man. I need some of y'all to use it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all ain't never did no real life gangster stuff in your life, and you out here telling somebody, man, that's snitching. Boy, shut up. Sit down. Have a seat. Relax. That's not for you. That's not for you. That code doesn't go. You gonna tweet and block somebody. It's different. It's way different. Let me block them. I'm tired of this. They getting on my nerves this morning. Hey, you want to do? I'm a block. Blizzard, sit down, chill. And and especially to my young brothers and sisters that's watching, man. Me being from the streets, I do understand that there's a code of the streets, there's a code of ethics that you abide by if you are in the streets. If you are not in the streets, that code does not apply to you, man. It be a lot of people out here that misconstrue the rules, man. The same people talking about that's snitching and ratting. It's the same people that if you kill a woman or a child, they cool with that. They okay with that. That's not cool, fam. There's still certain things that we don't do. There's certain things that go against the code, any code. Period. Man, attacking a woman or a child under any circumstances off limits. Like, who does that? But it's people that do that every day and be like, yo, man, that's what it is. That's what it is. No, that's not what it is, fam. That's not what it is. Don't attack no woman. Go have your big sister beat her up, okay? Don't you attack no woman, man. You better go tag your cousin in or something. Bon Shikwa, come get her. Fight on no girl. What is you doing, man? I know you got some little cousins. Some people, and women and kids off limit, man. There's rules to this thing, man. Real talk. All right, for that snitching. Boy, shut up. Sit down somewhere. Y'all crazy. Go take some medicine. Several seats. Social distance seats. Go sit down in a bunch of chairs. Lay down sideways on the chair. Get out of here. So again, the only reason why I don't know if I could see T.I. holding a gun to this woman's head is because T.I. have been to jail behind them guns before, y'all. T.I. in real life served jail time. He is a convicted felon. I think he knows that him being around pistol in any capacity and then people catching him is a bad look. And people know that. So again, I'm not going to say what did or didn't happen, but I do believe that T.I. is a businessman. I know he don't want to go back to jail, especially not for nothing as severe as that. So again, we're gonna wait and see how this thing plays out, y'all. But in my mind, I'm just telling y'all, I have trouble with, just because I think bro a little smarter than that. I want to give him a little bit more credit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more credit than that. To me. So again, and this story, this is a new story. The story is just now happening. Not sure when everything came out, but the story is just now making its rounds or whatever. Man, it's always ugly. Because I don't like whenever our sisters feel attacked. I do believe like Black women should be protected at all costs. I feel like they go through a lot. They deal with a lot the same way us as Black men deal with a lot, right? So it's nothing like going through a situation and then you being demonized for trying to get help for the situation that you're in. But I will say that whenever the situation does happen, be sure you get help then. Be sure you document, do all of those things then. You know what I'm saying? Have some kind of trail, something. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Praying that it works out for those people involved in that situation, man. You know, it's never good for women to be abused, to be threatened. None of that. None of that. We're not with none of that. We're not with none of that. Period.
Ghost News. It's the news you can use on the AM Wake Up Show.
All right. Y'all may not like this one. It's funny to me because it sounds like something that a kid would say. But Safari, they did Love and Hip Hop Unlocked, Erica Mena claims Safari said he doesn't want to have any more children with her because she got too big while she was pregnant with their daughter. Erica said, tell him why you don't want another one. Because I got too big during my pregnancy. Safari replied, you say it all the time. You mentioned my stomach afterwards. You said you got too big. I got too big. I don't want to be fat again. That's what you said. So Safari turned it back around on her and said, girl, you said you didn't want to get fat again. Erica added, and then not only that, he waits until after we got married to say that he don't want no more kids. You knew that I wanted more kids. So after going back and forth, they now said that they have more kids. They'll get a surrogate to carry the child. That's what Safari suggested. Erica then said, I'm not Kim Kardashian. Wow. That's crazy, man. I think they rich. So in my mind, if she has a baby or whatever the case may be, just go get you some BBL, sis. Go get it moved out the way. Go tuck that tummy. In my mind. Guys, brothers, I'm gonna ask y'all a question this morning, brothers. I'm gonna ask y'all a question this morning. If that is how you feel and what you think, right? In your lifetime, could you see yourself saying that to your wife out loud? Or the mother of your child? Some of y'all might not be married, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got kids. Could you see yourself saying that to your other half? Or have you? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have never did that. My wife got pregnant. I'm like, baby, I like when your feet fat like that, girl. Your feet look good. With nail shop. I don't think I would have did it like that. I think that's the reason why you have group chats with your homeboy, man. There's certain things you don't. And I don't want to have no more kids with you because you was too big during our last kid. Yeah, no. No, I don't think I would have said that. Let me phone a friend though. I could be wrong. There he is, Brother Royce F. Robinson. I don't think I would have said that.
Man, that dude has no friends. He don't even have any wise counsel in his life. My man, he listen. That's hey, having a circle of friends is important.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
Having somebody you can run some stuff by, man, is important. You need that in your life. You need that. What's up, Kaylin Dalco? Appreciate the love. How y'all doing?
Hey, brother, am I tripping? You need that am I tripping, brother?
Yeah, you need that am I tripping? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, how does sound? How does sound? Should I do this? You need some should I do this friends in your life? What you think?
Hey, man, so this is going through my mind, brother. I was wondering. You think you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah.
Nah. I think that's a bad move. That's a bad move, fam. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Man, well, you hear, Brother Royce. I got this one more story real quick, and this actually might be something we can segue into. Wendy Williams opened up about her well-publicized divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter. In a radio interview, she said Kevin became for lack of a better word, I think she might have called him a B. The more successful I got and he got, and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became. Then it says his mistress, Sharina Hudson, said this girl wasn't the only one. She just happens to be the one who kept his baby. She said, I know about her since almost the beginning. I've known that Kevin was a serial cheat. The first time I found out was while I was pregnant with our son on bed rest. Meanwhile, during her show, she also mentioned that Kevin and his mistress, who gave birth to his son in 2019, said, I can't believe how fearless I am, and I can't believe how many people have been drawn into my situation over the 12 years that I've been here entertaining you on television. So then she went on to welcome to the Hot Topics, Sharina Hudson. She said, getting out of my car with my money. Good morning. I think she'll be in the next 3 months. Don't know you. Good morning, Kevin. It's my truth. Now, she has a movie coming out on Lifetime this Saturday, so that could be a part of the reason why.
Good promo stuff. Good promo.
Yeah. Part of the reason why.
I don't regret the day of meeting him. I don't regret putting up with him for all 25 years. And that has nothing to do with him having this baby or him having this side girl for almost 15 years of our marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat. The first time I found out was while I was pregnant with our son on bed rest. During that time, I gave birth to him. He was in the delivery room. You'll see that play out in the movie. He's passing out cigars and you know, my wife and I, you know, little Kev. To add to that, we were, you know, suburban people living in Livingston, New Jersey and living a rock and roll lifestyle. We're the only ones who had new Rolls Royces all the time. The ones that you build, not the ones you get from the showroom. New Ferraris, new Lamborghinis. My husband was in love with that stuff. And Kevin became an ass. The more successful I got and he got, the more of a jerk he became. You know, he used his good credit to purchase property that he chose to wine and dine his extramarital affairs. This girl wasn't the only one. She just happens to be the one who kept his baby. Yeah, I said kept his baby because from what Mr. Hunter told me on the night that she was, you know, with this new baby journey and her family and whatnot down south, he was with me, begging for forgiveness, telling me to take a moment and he would see it and we were meant to be together. We were meant to be together for 25 years. It seems like maybe I was not telling that truth when I'm doing Hot Topics dressed in Armani, but I truly was the host of the Wendy, the face of the show in the morning and the face of our family for the rest of the time.
Wendy Williams telling her truth.
She's telling her truth and wondering why people, you know, are following or is aware of her business and things like that. Interesting. So, man, listen, I heard her say, you know, he became this obnoxious person when she got married. Let me help y'all out with some of that.
Okay.
I heard an old wise gentleman say this once before, and I'm gonna give him his props. Pastor Charles Taylor. Shout out to Grace Cathedral Church. He say, man, money just makes you a bigger what you already are. Whatever you are, money is gonna make you bigger. You know, if you gamble making minimum wage, when you get millions, you're gonna be a bigger gambler.
Right.
All right. If you are snooty, making $50,000 a year, when you make 50 million, oh my goodness.
Big snoot. Big
Woo! Nose is wide. So that's all money does, man. Money, that dude was already that. He was already that. And then he had enough money to, you know, explore and expand. So that's my comments on that. But I hate to hear anybody in their relationship struggling like this, man. I hate to hear anybody suffer like that, especially she says since the beginning of their marriage. It makes me wonder, did they ever try to get help? You know, that's always going to be a counselor's perspective. Did they ever try to get help? Did they follow through with it? And, you know, things like that. Because counselors don't change you. You know, marriage counseling doesn't change you. You got to want to change. You got to want to get better. You got to want to give your spouse a better version of you. So going to the counseling is just to help you get there and to kind of almost kind of pave the way for you on how to get there. Who did they have in their community? We just got to talk about friends, you know, and how important it is to have, you know, people around you. All of that's important. Did he have some boys around him that was saying, "Hey, man, we're not with this. We're not with this. No, we're not coming. We're not blocking for you. Don't tell her you with me. You know, no, you're not going on our trip with me and my wife and you and your boo thing. We're not doing that." Did he have those kind of people in his life? Because all of that really matters when you're trying to have a successful marriage, a successful relationship. It's kind of like having all the right pieces in place because you need all of that. They talk about how it takes a village to raise a kid. Man, it almost takes a village to have a successful marriage, to have a successful relationship. Yeah.
Now,
having all the right people around.
She bucked. Shout out my brother DJ Vibes this morning. He said she stayed. She said, I knew from the beginning, but still, you know, she stayed. Let me tell you the way my wife is set up. Brother, let me tell you, Brother Royce, my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about something since the beginning. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, right? But the way my wife is set up, my wife, Big Mika. Big Mika. I'm cool, Big. We all right. I'm cool.
That'd be rough, man. That'd be rough. That'd be rough. That'd be rough.
I know. I know the way she's set up, Brother Royce. I mean, I've seen in action. I've seen the. I've seen her in action, Brother Royce.
Yeah.
Look how easy she just. She gon' hit something, Brother Royce. The way I'm set up.
Yeah. She know where the vitals are. She know where the lungs and the heart is.
Y'all, we talking about. I knew. Nah,
No, sister. No.
You stop, Sergeant Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You stop.
As my man Earthquake would say, these ain't jokes. These ain't jokes.
Yo. Oh, hey, baby. I love you, girl. Hey, good morning. I probably shouldn't drink what's in this cup, on brother. Look, y'all, we talking about the gun. She came and set this cup down like this. Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Funny Man. Mr. AM Wake Up. Good morning.
Jokes. Sip some of this. Gotta be in the bathroom, toe up in 30 minutes. Send help. Help me, please.
No, that's real talk, man. Though I mean, because to sit through something like that for that long, man, it'll make you angry. It'll make you hurt. It'll make you wonder, you know, shit you have done. And here's what we say, you know, we don't condone abuse on any level. So abuse can come in many different ways. It can come physical. It can come emotional, mental abuse, verbal abuse, and the way we set up and try to help people out at Crossover anyway. Shout out to Crossover Bible Fellowship, Pastor Blake Wilson.
Definitely.
Is that we don't ask anybody to stay in any abusive relationship. Now, so was that considered abuse for her? You know, was she being emotionally abused? You know, she could have, that may have been a grounds for, you know, safe separation, get the help you need. Let me see some fruits of the labor of the help you're getting. Let me make sure you are applying the principles and the advice that you've been given in that type of a setting.
Wait a minute, Brother Ross. Wait a minute. Time out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Because I need everybody to understand you as a person first and foremost. But you just said something. What I heard you say was that in certain situations that there is such a thing as a safe separation. If someone's going through domestic abuse, if they're going through certain situations that are more than what they can handle, because a lot of time you would think, talking to Brother Royce, he gonna tell you, man, stay in there, thug it out no matter what, keep on going. I need you to, man, push through. We love you now. We love you. Push through. We're gonna pray for you. You mean to tell me that in some situations that there has been a precedent for people to go and say, man, this is too much. I can't take this man putting his hands on me, or I'm finna lose it. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I heard you say. Was in certain situations now you gotta move different.
And listen, absolutely that you need to get to a safe place. Here's what we have found out over the course of dealing with relationships and couples and married couples and things like that. When there's an abuser, and it's typically the male, but there have been females.
I was going.
Oh yes, sir. There have been females who have been who are known to be physically abusive, and I'm not disclosing any of the situations specifically that I've dealt with. I wouldn't do that. But what we found out is that most men are physically abusive, even verbally or mentally abusive, because that woman, that female, doesn't have any alpha males standing over her shoulder, behind her, mean mugging old boy saying, please say one more thing to my sister. Please say one more thing to my daughter. I'm coming to get you. Let my daughter call me one more time crying. Let my sister call me one more time saying that you done cussed her out and you done snatched on her. You done came up to her job, embarrassed her. There's not an alpha male standing behind her to support her. And so this abusive, a lot of times, hurt dude, and if you want to go street language, coward, he will take advantage of that. If she's been taken out of her comfort zone, out of her support system, meaning, we used to live in New York, and now we done moved to Texas, and there's nobody here, nobody in your immediate circle. All of your alpha males are up there, and so that gives me a little bit more, freedom to flex on you and abuse you. If I am the sole financial provider, you're a stay-at-home mom. I fixed it up that way. I want you to be a stay-at-home mom, but yet I treat you like trash. I make you feel like you are stupid and dumb and gotta lean on me. And you don't have a job. I use that as a weapon against you. We see a lot of that. And so we never ask anybody to stay in those kind of situations and just continue to take that abuse. Now, we're not going to say divorce the person. We're going to try to salvage the situation, but we're not going to ask you to stay in that situation. And you catch us on the right day. We'll turn the hat around, this way and say, hey, come outside. Let us holler at you.
Absolutely. I'm going to say this in the most Christian way possible, right? And my sisters know this, guys. In life, if you ever feel like you're comfortable putting your hands on one of my sisters, or playing with my wife, there's a scripture. I want to say it's in because being around Pastor Blake, I'm trying to step my scripture game up. It's a scripture in 1 Peter. Okay. First, we're gonna whoop Peter ass. Then we're gonna whoop his brothers too. Don't play with my sisters like that, big fella. We ain't rocking like that. And in case And in case you think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, it's not. It's not. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I'm just telling you now. I feel like, man, that's just the most coward thing. Is that's how predators work, though. A predator don't attack you whenever you're in the middle of it. And this is even in like watching National Geographic and stuff like that, brother Royce. It could be a lion and he just be waiting. He just be chilling. He be like, I know one of y'all gonna slip and get outside that little comfort zone. And he just wait for the one zebra that's thirsty.
Yeah.
When he go to get that water, that lion be like, lunchtime, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's sad, but that's how predators work, man. They like to get you by yourself and wait till you get alone, and then that's when they want to like beef up on, bro. You weren't doing all that when my brother's name was over here. Whenever, you know what I'm saying? That's some coward stuff to me, for real.
Oh, absolutely, man, absolutely. And I'm sure there's some unique situations out there, and somebody saying, "Well, I had this and I said this and all." Okay, but just in general, what we've seen is that's kind of the pattern. That's kind of the pattern, and we've seen it. You know, with this, it also can apply to the female side. You know, you got a wife that's acting out and being physically aggressive and abusive to her husband. You know, and he's trying to be loving. He's trying to be, supportive, and he's a passive type guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad thing. You know, not all dudes are boxers.
True.
And so, you know, you just don't know how to appreciate the guy being passive and being gentle. That's really the problem. It ain't him. It's you not knowing how to appreciate that. But, you know, does he got any roughneck sisters? Does he got, you know?
So, Brother Royce, I seen an interesting comment, and I want to ask this because I feel like at one time or another, a lot of us have felt like this, being transparent. My wife and I have had this conversation before. You know, sometimes you work so hard that you feel like I'm going to stay in this situation because of the image that comes along with being in a successful relationship or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of time it'd be people that are miserable, but they'd be like, well, I'm gonna stay for the kids, or I'm gonna stay because, you know, we got these businesses together, or whatever the case may be, right? So I say this because I feel like a lot of people that are watching right now that will watch this video later, to some extent or another, especially if you're in a relationship and you've been through hard times before, you've had to look for, okay, let me outweigh the good and the bad. What are the things that are making me stay in this relationship versus the things that could possibly push me out of this relationship? And I know a lot of time, two of people's top reasons for staying in situations, one is they be like, hey man, my kids, you know I'm staying because I want my kids to be, you know, whatever the case may be. Or two, man, we building something, and if I leave, this is jeopardizing what we build.
So your question is, are those good reasons to stay?
Is there validity whenever people say stuff like that? Because, you know, people will be like, yo, your daddy used to beat me when y'all was little, but I wanted to just be sure that we had a family. I want to be sure that, you know, these are real things, you know, that I've heard people say, and they will say, man, my kids, you know, I'm just staying for my kids. Really, bro, I'm over you. Physically, there's nothing there. You know, we co-parent, we are roommates, basically, but I don't really feel you like that. I'm staying for the kids.
Yeah. Listen, whatever this space between, you know, my headset, these earmuffs, this space between here is high value rental space. This is high property right here. This brain, this mind. What's in my mind, man, it's gonna be hard for you to tell me anything different. So if I got it made up in my mind that this is a legitimate reason that I should remain in this relationship, it's gonna be hard for you to change that. Okay. But the question is it rational? Is that a rational thought that you're having, that I got to do this, I got to stay in this the way it is for this reason?
Right.
Is that rational thinking, or is it irrational? Should I be saying I'll never have what I really want going down this path? This relationship would never be what I dreamed it would be staying on this path. We need to get the help we need. So telling somebody, is that a good reason to stay? Man, that's a hard deal for me, because that's what's in their mind. They believe that. Sometimes, Kiati, here's what you didn't name. All right, here's the low-hanging fruit that you did not name. I made a vow to death do us part, for better, for worse, for sickness or in health, for rich or for poor. I made a vow, so I gotta stay for my vows. And those things may have some legitimacy to that person, but you might need somebody to come along and kind of explain to you, what that means and how that really looks, because you'll believe that this is part of your vow. See, I said better for worse. This is just the worst part. I got to stick it out. Now, you might have to stick it out, just not there. Not at that house. You don't have to necessarily stick it out. But I get it. The reality is, for some of these women, in some cases, remember, you don't have a job, or you've given up your career and you're at home, and so your options are limited. To even leave the situation is going to be 6 months out. It's going to be 6 months out. Because going down to the Salvation Army, me taking my kids and going down to the Salvation Army and staying there is not, I'm not even considering that option.
Right.
That's not an option. And so that's why it's so important. But here's what I say, and we're talking about the abuse side of it, but guys, there's a whole lot you can do before you even get there to almost ensure that you don't get there, and so we give out information on a weekly basis and kind of tell you some good, what we call best practices. We give you some best practices when we're talking about having these communities of support systems, and when we're talking about getting premarital guidance and things like that. Those are some things to kind of rid you of these potential mistakes that you could have. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna ever have a problem. It doesn't mean that somebody's never gonna raise their voice in the house.
Right.
But you've got a foundation built to where everybody knows, okay, we need to get back to the basics. We know this is wrong because we said, X, Y, Z, and we wasn't going to do that. Do we have what we call good conflict resolution skills? Do we have rules of engagement? Do we have rules to say, all right, we will never curse each other out. We're never going to do that. We're never going to slam doors in this house. We're never going to do that. Does that sound elementary? Maybe to some. But those are the rules that we're going to put in place going from day one, so that when any sign of aggression or abuse rears its ugly head, we kind of like, hey, that's we don't do that. No, that's not what we do. But when we come into the relationship, thinking that it's okay to use, to be aggressive in our language with each other. Oh, F you, blah, 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 please, and we just go on and on and on with that.
Right.
Then we kind of laid in, the culture was conducive for abuse at some point. Sometimes, that not all the time, but the culture, we created an environment for that. And so we got to be careful. We got to be careful from day one and make sure that we let that be known.
Oh, I got you, Brother Royce. It just hit me. I can't control when it hit me all the time, but it just hit me. Hold up.
Come on.
You're
That
doing
is
the right way.
Let's get into it.
Here's your morning motivation on the AM Wake Up Show.
Morning motivation. Good morning. The AM Wake Up Show. Radio boss, hard body, Kiati, Brother Royce F. Robinson. Real relationship goals. Wait.
Relationship goals. Need relationship advice? Yeah, man.
Do it now.
Real relationship goals with Kiati and Brother Royce F. Robinson.
All right. So you got a 2-for-1 right there.
right on.
morning motivation this morning. Void the warranty. What is brother talking about? Void the warranty. A lot of times, whenever you buy something brand new out of the store, that thing come with a warranty. But if you read the small writing, it normally says, if you take this to someone else's repair shop, if you mess with the back of it, if you scratch it, drop the phone, break the phone, throw it in the water, run over it in a car, that voids this warranty. So brand new phone, the phone has value, but there are things that you can do to void the warranty of your phone. That warranty says, hey, under any circumstances, these are the amount of situations that this covers. Does this cover stolen or lost? No, they don't cover stolen or lost. Somebody steal it for you, But going into it, you fully know what you get when you have that warranty. That's a lot like a relationship or a friendship, y'all. A lot of times I'm loyal to you. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to grow with you. But there are certain things that you can do inside this relationship that will void that warranty. I will always uphold my part of the bargain until you void that warranty. A lot of time you have people out here inside of friendships, inside of relationships, and they stay in these terrible situations and let people drag them or treat them any kind of way under the guise of friendship, under the guise of relationship, marriage. Man, this is my homeboy since third grade, man. Whoop, whoop, this and that. Hey, fam, I'm loyal to you until you void that warranty. The moment you do some weak things, the moment you break my trust, steal from me, try to sleep with my wife, put your hands on my kids, lie on me. There's a lot of different things that you can do that will void this warranty, man. So a lot of time, us as people, we stick to the code, but you got to remember there's a warranty, y'all. If these people void that warranty by their actions, you are no longer obligated to do the things that you were obligated to do had they kept it 100 with you. If you take your phone to the iPhone store, go to the Apple store and tell them, hey, man, I broke my screen. So I went down there to little Scooter phone shop and he put another screen on there. My phone not working. Then people at the Apple store going to say, sir, whenever you took the screen off, you voided your warranty. There's nothing we can do about this phone. I'm sorry. I feel like your feelings, your mental safeness should have more value than an iPhone, man. If somebody break the screen and then try to go buy you a purse to fix the screen, somebody drop you on the ground a few times with Brother Royce and now they done threw you down on the ground and now they want to pick it up and make sure it still worked the same way after they knew they just threw it down. Oh, let me pick it up. Now let me go buy the OtterBox. Let me go buy something to protect it. I dropped it. So since I dropped it, now that's why I want to go and get the protective case for it because I dropped it one time. They didn't think enough about the relationship to get the covering, to get the case, to get the counseling, to get the coaching before, Brother Royce. They didn't think enough about it then, Brother Royce. But now that we've dropped the phone, threw the phone on the ground, kicked it across the thing, we done gave the phone to somebody else and let them use the phone. And then now you want to go and get the phone back. So now that you got it back, now yeah, man, because a lot of time these relationships, a lot of y'all are, no, I don't care, girl. You can go do what you want to do. Nah, fool, I ain't doing that. Go do what you want to do. You done gave it to somebody else and now you got it back. It's not working right. Now you voided that warranty, man. You voided that warranty, man. Do not void your warranty, man.
Well, where's your organ? Where's the organ? Where's the organ? Where's the organ? Listen. If you've ever had a luxury vehicle, you understand what Kiara just said. If you've ever had a luxury vehicle, you know that them luxury vehicles, they warranties, you can't take it to a shade tree mechanic because that will void that warranty. And so love the analogy, brother. Love the analogy. Listen, it's one thing to make a mistake. It's one thing to make a mistake, okay? It's one thing to make a mistake. None of us are perfect. And so we are the Bible says we're fallible. We're going to make mistakes. And And shout out to my sister where she at. I want to give her some love. Lakeisha Weaver putting them scriptures on them. Lakeisha Weaver went Proverbs 13:10. She went Proverbs 1:3-7. Proverbs 3:7. I see you. Somebody been to Bible study. But so we're prone to mistakes. But when we start to see patterns, then we got to take notice of that, and we can't ignore that. And we need to make sure that we hold people accountable for their actions. Right. I heard your news report this morning about that insurrection. I'm not going to veer off. I'm just saying that's folks not holding somebody accountable. Trying to let folks off. But you got to hold people accountable, and the people that you're most accountable to is your spouse. Josette keeps me accountable. I keep her accountable. And we got people that keep us accountable. Right. And so you got to be held accountable. So it's those repeated practices, slipping up and getting so angry to where you use an expletive and you throw something out there. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, don't. All right. Okay. Just don't say that no more. That's one thing. But when it's a in front of the kids, you going off in front. Now that's a pattern. Yeah. You got a problem, and that's avoiding the warranty. That when it says don't let your gas tank go all the way down, and then you mess up one time and it gets down too low. Okay, cool. Yeah. But when you make a practice of it, you letting trash get in that engine, sis. Oh, that's what this is. You let that go down too many times. Yeah. Repeated practices. So that's when you avoiding the warranty. So I would say, guys, when you see the signs of that, when that happens on a repeated basis, you need to call that out. Yeah. You don't need to make excuses for it. Nobody gets to say, well, I didn't have a dad, so I didn't know that, or, I didn't see my mom respecting, so, I don't know what that looks like. I've said it before, you got about 5 minutes to use that excuse, and after 5 minutes is up, that's a wrap. You got to be adult, because there's a whole lot of things you didn't see growing up, right? But you know how to do them now. Right. So that's my take on that warranty piece, man.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this, and I hope this don't go over nobody's head. You have a warranty for a reason. People understand that sometimes your phone will glitch. They understand that sometimes you break your phone. They understand that sometimes you drop your phone. Again, you void the warranty by going to outside sources. So when something goes wrong in your relationship, and instead of you going to talk to your wife or your husband about it, you go to the beauty shop to talk about it. You go on Instagram and you subtweet and you talk about it. Whenever you don't talk about it at all. Again, whenever you drop the phone and when you break it, you got to take it to where the phone is under warranty. That's let me call Brother Royce, man. Let me call my husband. Let me talk about it. Let me go to this church group that I know the sisters there. At least they're going to give me some type of biblical something to stand on, not the beauty shop when I'm telling these people my problems and they ain't got no real answer to what the problem is. No way. You avoid your warranty, man. It's a warranty because people understand that things happen 1,000% of the time. We understand that's why there's a warranty in the first place. When you go buy that luxury car, and this could be $100,000 car, nobody says, brother, you have $100,000 car, your stuff gonna run perfect forever. You good to go. Nah, it normally say, hey man, you got that limited powertrain warranty for up to 100,000 years, $10,000 for textiles and wheels. This. Yeah. We understand that things happen, right? But again, that warranty is, babe, when this stuff goes down, I want to go to you. I want to come to you and tell you about what's going on. I don't want to get on Instagram because I'm trying to talk to you and you have an attitude and you're not understanding what I'm saying. I don't want to go to the beauty shop and tell the girls the problem, but baby, anytime I come to talk to you, you instantly shut me down. You don't talk to me, you talk at me. You always start cussing, you always boom. So again, y'all, you have to be sure that whenever they come to you for the warranty, right? When they come to redeem that warranty, Because it's two sides to it. When they come to redeem that warranty, you can't have no attitude with the folks at the customer service window. You can't, the people can't come to you to get their warranty, and then you be like, God dog, you done dropped your phone again, dumb. Who told you to drop the phone? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, it goes both ways, guys. It's being in a relationship is like saying, hey, man, this will always be a two-way street. It will always be able to go this way. We're always going to be able to go back that way too. You know what I'm saying? It has to, the information has to go back and forth. Anytime you become on a one-way street, man, you're in a bad situation. Have you ever seen two cars going head to head and it's just one lane? Eventually you're going to crash. That's why you got to make sure it's a two-way street, man. You got to make sure that, hey, man, we both have room to move around each other. We both have room to communicate and talk and go back and forth for real. You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, real relationship goals this morning, Brother Royce Robinson.
Yes, sir. Good deal, man. Hey, listen, I was reading through some of the comments. I saw Miss Alicia Samples. I hate leaving things unsaid. I feel like whatever's disturbing our peace at home, it should be discussed so that we can go to bed on good terms and wake up on them. Wake up on good terms. Alicia Samples, I agree with that 100%. The Bible says in Ephesians 4:26, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. And we kind of talk about that in our sessions. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath, but it also says don't give the devil room. All right. So the reason why we don't go to bed upset and let that stuff fester on us, because the enemy would come in and have an opportunity to take that crack you leave in the door, and he'll just push the door wide open. Doesn't mean that you're going to solve issues before nightfall or, every problem that come up. Doesn't mean that you're going to come to a resolution, but you can at least acknowledge it and say, hey, listen, you know what? It's 11. It's going to be a little late to talk about this, but I at least want to put you on notice. And maybe tomorrow, what time you get off? You get off at 5. All right. By 7 o'clock, I'd like for us to be on the back patio or, in the garage, and let's, get some wine or something. Let's really hammer this out. Let's talk about this. That's a practical way to look at not letting the sun go down on your wrath. And so you're able to kind of have things like that. But once again, that's a part of your warranty. That's part of the warranty. That's a part of that warranty. That's a part of that insurance policy you got. And so, but if you don't have that, if you never talk about those kind of things on the front end and set that stuff up. Right. Here's one thing. Watch this, Kiati. Oh, this is good. This is good. I need my music. Give me where's the order?
I'm ready.
All right. So listen, watch this. When you go and buy a vehicle,
okay,
they offer you the extended warranty. They got a general warranty, a basic warranty, but they offer you an extended warranty. What is extended warranty? That means this warranty here is going to cover more than the general warranty. All right. So it'll cover more than that. When you go to the store, Best Buy, to buy your, electronics, when you get to the register, they're going to ask you, do you want to add on to that a little 2-year warranty till you did? That's an extended warranty.
You're right. That's that Geek Squad. Would you like that Geek Squad 2-year protection? That Geek Squad?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Keep going, brother. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I asked the lady, I said, well, does it have a warranty on it now? She said, yes, it does, but it's a limited warranty. Now, the question is the product that you have valuable enough for you to put some extension on it? Hello, somebody. So the question is, what's the value of the product? What's the value of the product? Woo! If you don't value the product, how can you expect for somebody else to value the product enough to put some extension on it, an extended warranty, some extended warranty? So when you get in these relationships, you need some extended warranty. Ooh. I wish I had somebody in here. I wish I had somebody. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
The extended warranty
That's good.
lasts longer. It lasts longer. And here's the thing, Kiara. Here's where I was going. Watch this. Once you buy the vehicle and you turn down the extended warranty and drive it off and use the product, when you come back, the extended warranty costs more because now they're putting an extended warranty on a used product. What are you saying, preacher? What we're saying is that do your extended warranty on the front end while everything is still new and fresh and you can still smell the leather. That's when you put the extended warranty on. You don't wait. You don't wait till somebody drive it. You don't wait till somebody run it in the ground. You don't wait till somebody use it up. You don't wait till somebody drive it in the mud. You don't wait till somebody bump the sidewalk with it. You don't wait until somebody come along and hit a curve. You get it on the front end. You get it on the front end. You get it on the front end. You get it on the front end because extended warranty has more value when you get it on the front end. Do all your foundational work, all your conflict resolution, all your communication, all of your background check. You do that on the front end before you allow them to use the product. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning.
Will there be one?
Yeah, will there be? Will there be one? The doors of the church are open. Yes, sir.
Will there be one?
I'm
gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I love the fact that this show is starting with a handful of people, y'all. If you're getting this great life-changing, life-altering information, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. I think for us, and I want y'all to understand this because we understand this. So I want to put y'all in on what we understand. We understand that this show is going places. We understand that a year from now, man, the same way you see this 50, it's gonna be 5,000. We understand that. That's what comes when you build a brand, right? And right now we're definitely building this brand. But the early support, the early people that jump on and just kind of ride and grow with us, man, that support means everything. And so for the people that did stop this morning to kind of watch and sit in and listen and really understand what's going on, we appreciate you. I never want to go and not let you guys know we appreciate the support at an early stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're gonna start charging for this. God dog, bro. Ooh, y'all got the extended warranty. Y'all don't gotta pay nothing. Y'all good. But these new folks, I want a bag for this. I'm just saying, hey, brother, sir, doing, man. I believe again, man. At a very matter of fact, y'all do me a favor, right? If y'all are watching this on Facebook, y'all please share the video right now. It's somebody that's gonna need to see this video later today. It's gonna be somebody that jumps on that's going through these issues. They warranty has been voided, and so you know what, brother Royce, here we go. I want you to bless these folks because they don't understand how sincere we are about these relationships, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to the point where now you have moved, right? And now that warranty has been voided. How do we fix it? Because I never want to tell you something and not give you the answer to how we get back to the point that we once were. For a lot of us, we make mistakes, we mess up. If we still talking phones, you drop the phone. It happens. That's just a part of having a cell phone. You're moving fast, jump out the car and drop your phone. Right? So we do understand that there's a value. We understand that there is a certain level of I've messed up. I understand that I've messed up. I didn't mean to void my warranty. Dang, I love my wife. I didn't mean to tell her, hey, baby, well, go do you. Man, I'm tripping. I didn't mean to cuss her out in front of the kids. man, I didn't mean to put my hands on him. I didn't mean to mush him in the face and these other things. Dang. I done went against my warranty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here goes the crazy thing, guys. Since we use Apple for the illustration. One thing I do know about Apple, though, whenever they go and pull up your little customer account and they start looking, they say, man, you know what? You've been an Apple customer since 2005. It's 2021. You know what? Don't worry about it. We got you. We got you covered. Don't even trip. Just drop your phone off. We got you. And you be like, man, but I know on the paper it said that if I had to go and do something for my warranty, that there was going to be at least a $250 this. I know that there's going to be that. I know there's going to be this. I understand that because I read the warranty paper, right? That's what I understand. So for those people, when you deal and you get that company, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, I'd have been to the Apple store. I don't mean to tell y'all my real life business like that. Now I'd have been to the Apple store with a computer I did not get from the Apple store. This is real life. Don't judge me. I bought my MacBook from somebody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And whenever I got that MacBook and I bought it and went to the Apple store just because it was giving me problems, the people recognized their product and said, they didn't ask that I buy from them. They said, this is an Apple. Cool, we'll fix it. We'll look at it. I was like, you don't say. Really? Because they understood what their product was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do we fix it, Brother Royce?
How do we fix it? Listen, the other day I got a phone call, and it was one of those robocalls. Okay, it was a robocall. That means it was just automated. It was hi, and here's what the robocall said. Hi, we're calling you about your extended warranty. It's about to expire, and we would like to offer you, it's one of those. It was soliciting my business because they were saying, hey, we understand that the warranty you have has expired or you didn't have a good one in the first place, but we are willing to come back and offer you a warranty based on the condition of your vehicle where it is right now. Understand what I just said? We know it has miles on it. We know it's not new. We know it's no longer running more than likely like it used to. However, there's still a warranty that's available to you. Now, let me bring that home for you. So I'm thinking about an individual's life and the individual that's messed up and the individual that then made mistakes and the individual that's, that's been to prison or individual that has, fallen in sin or individual like that. And the world may say, we don't want anything to do with you. But then the Savior says, no, come on. I specialize in used products. I specialize in recycling. I specialize in that. I specialize in valuing the unvaluable. I specialize in still using and those who are used up. So if your warranty has gone out, if you misused it, if it's expired, there's still hope. There's still availability. You just got to be willing to, number one, understand that the value is going to be greater, or the work is going to be greater, that you got to put into it in order to keep them and maintain the vehicle. People that have had wrecks in their relationship, they got to do a little bit more work to make sure that, they repair things. You got to do a little bit more work. Doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means we got to do more work. The question is, are we willing to put in the work? Are we willing to say, hey, this is the warranty that I'm able to get based off the condition of my vehicle right now. But I'm gonna work with that. And on top of that, I'm gonna put in some extra work on my side. I'm gonna make sure it gets washed every week. I'm gonna make sure the oil change gets changed more frequently. I'm gonna make sure that engine gets checked on. That little knocking that I ignored the first time, that little, I'm gonna pay attention to that now. I'm gonna pay attention to that. I'm not gonna let that knocking just continue. I'm not gonna let my spouse just continue to tell me that it's a problem. When they tell me the first time, I'm on it. I'm on it because I can't risk letting them just continue and me not addressing that issue because I already know what it's like for the warranty to expire. I've already been through that, and I don't want to do that again. So now let me be more attentive. Let me be more loving. Let me be more patient. Let me be more communicative. Let me have more date nights. Let me have a higher degree of intimacy. Let me make sure all of that stuff is covered off. Why? Because I don't want to have that experience again. So let me assess the situation. Let me own my part in it, and let me make sure that this never happens again. Let me make sure that never happens again.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. That's the hope. Listen, it's some marriages out there. There's some relationships out there. They've been together 50 years, but that 50 was after their warranty expired. So they made it. Yeah. They made it, but they had to roll up their sleeves and they had to get in there and do the work. I said this before. Matter of fact, Pastor Blake asked me about it last night. Here's what you need to understand, guys. You cannot major in mess ups and minor in makeups. You cannot major in mess ups, but minor in makeups. You can't have a engine failure and think that all you got to do is have the oil change. No. See, sometimes, Kiati, we can try to change the oil because we think that's going to fix the problem, when really we need an engine overhaul. We got an engine overhaul problem. Your mess up was an engine overhaul problem. You think it was just about putting gas in the car. No. No. Listen, sometimes, watch this. Sometimes you have a blowout. Sometimes you have a flat. You got to know when you've had the difference. Because you take your car right now to some places. I don't want to give them a shout out because I don't think they got they ain't paid you yet for endorsement. So that's
package, brother. Hold on.
Right on. So there's a tire place that you can go to today. Yeah. And you can say, hey, I have a nail in my tire. It's fixed flat. We almost done. The clock on the wall. So
no, I'm shouting out IG. They tapping, they saying preach. They saying going in on IG. Shout out IG. I see y'all, man. Good morning. Dexterity, what's going on? Chris 136 Entertainment. Wade, what's going on? OG Phil, what's good?
Yeah. So listen, watch this. This tire place, you can go to that tire place and you can tell them I have a flat. When they inspect your tire, depending on where the nail is, they will fix the tire.
Right.
But if the nail is in the wrong place, they'll tell you this tire cannot be fixed.
Right.
Because if the nail is in the tread, that means that if it's in a good place, we can fix that because there's still meat, good tread on it. But if it's in the sidewall, that means that the tire is no good. And we cannot warranty.
Yep.
We can't warranty that work. You have to know where the nail is. Where's the nail? Is this a sidewall nail issue or is this a tread nail issue? You got to know the difference because sometimes we can mess up and have a sidewall issue and wondering why our spouse, wondering why our significant other is not forgiving us, is not letting it go, is still mad. Well, that's because this is a bigger problem than what you want to give it credit for, and you got to be willing to own it, acknowledge it, and then put in the work necessary to get us past this.
Right.
To get us past this.
Come on now.
This ain't a text message, my bad. No. This ain't, oh, I'm sorry. No. This is grinding. This is work. This is what we call washing wounds. That's going to be another segment. So understand, guys, you got to know what type of repair work needs to be done. Is this an oil change issue or is this an engine overhaul issue? When we talk about those warranties and them expiring, how do we get back? How do we get back? That was the question. How do we get back into the game after the warranties expired? Got to put in the work.
Come on, y'all need to put that work in.
Yeah.
Y'all need to you listening, you understanding, man. Brother Royce He dropping them gems on us this morning again. This is not somebody who I found online, right? This is not the brother that we went at the corner store and picked up a pamphlet. This is not how this situation happened, man. This is my real life marriage coach. This is my mentor, my brother in Christ. Stand-up dude, solid dude, man. Married at crossoverbf.com if you do need couples coaching, couples counseling. And since we here, ladies and gentlemen, please repthecitybrand.com, shop online right now. You see me with the hoodie on. Repthecitybrand.com, get your shop on. Thank everyone for the overwhelming support. Again, a lot of people have been asking about the love. The love tops and bottoms will be ready for Valentine's. The Valentine's drop. SiennaSauce.com. Save 10% with the code AM Wake Up. And of course, I just got hit.com. Hit and hurt. Call 800. I got hit. Girl, you better call I just got hit.com.
Amen. Amen. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Your warranty out. Girl, you better call I just got hit.
That dude made it big, man. That commercial right there, Doc. Everybody's talking about that. That was a good marketing move. That was
man. That's his daughter. That was his daughter.
Really?
Legit. That I think she was younger, and they recorded that commercial. And oh, here you go. Watch this. This is the comment of the morning. I wish my ex-husbands could have heard this. They're lost.
Woo! Chantel Blunt, my. Yeah, real. That's real. They're lost. And you're better now. And you know what? That's a good. Thank you, Sister Blunt. Guys, you can sometimes. Oh golly, how can I say this? You should learn from a bad situation. You should learn how to be better next time if that's the road that you wind up going down by choice or whatever. You should learn better. So Chantel, you got some better information than you had then. And so we're gonna put that behind us and we're gonna say, man, wait till I get to this next one.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Hey, man, I don't want you to miss that. Brenda says, do you ship to, I think she meant Canada. So we got somebody listening from Canada.
Brenda, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. We ship to Canada. Whenever you go on the site, as long as you put your address in, it is on the way.
And Brenda can be your Canada representative, Canada versus all y'all.
It's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely on the way. Shout out Miss Tanya. We appreciate all the support. Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that we've been learning about this process about growing a business and growing a brand. Man, that junk hard. Especially whenever you wear things and for you're getting it as a sample, and then people like, nah, let's get it, and then you go and it ain't no more joggers left. Like originally, guys, we do have the white set coming out top and bottom. But the white is coming out because we could not find the black joggers, the premium joggers, the level that we wanted to give you guys. Man, could not find the black joggers. But we did find the premium white joggers. And I'm like, you know what? Valentine's Day, I know, especially in H-Town, boys understand about coming down tight white. You know what I'm saying? Boys understand coming down tight white. I said, man, in Houston, I'm tight white right now. So boys understand that tight white. I see you, Brother Royce. You tight white over there, Brother Royce. Boys understand that tight white now. So, and again, because I want to be honest with y'all, they go up to hoodies. I think we got a few 5Xs, 4Xs. Joggers go up to 3Xs. So whenever we do it, be sure we get that thing up and you grab it. We're going to try to figure out our first pre-order. We've never done pre-orders before. We're gonna try to figure out the pre-orders for these sets. So again, man, thank y'all for the overwhelming love and support. And again, the Love the City is the brand new. It's rolling out, but we really want to love on our city, man. We know it's a pandemic. Starting February when we officially launched the love stuff, we want to have initiatives where we love on our city, Brother Roy. So whether that's and I know a lot of time you can't make people go and do nothing. So I don't know if that's us finding ways for us to get together and love on each other. We definitely talked about the group gun range experience. We talked about possibly setting up date night couples events. We want to do the community service as well, guys. We want to be sure that we get out there. They said, yeah, the studio with Honcho. We of course we got the mediums and the smalls and the larges. Yes, we have all of those things, brother. Definitely. So,
hey, Kiara, you think they would really come out if we did a couples night? You think they would come out?
Yeah, no, I definitely think they would. I think we just find a venue. Hopefully in February there's a black-owned venue, a very nice black-owned venue on Fondren. And I know we could go get into the building. We wanted to set up a date night, and we never got to it because we couldn't sample the food. And I feel like if you charging somebody's like $80 a couple, they'll pay it. Because again, we had comedians lined up, we had dinner, a few drinks, and it all came included in the package. But we never got a chance to get with the chef to taste the food. And I didn't want to take anybody's money because again, we have to do things a certain way. I know sometimes y'all be used to people doing whatever, we don't move whatever. The way that my lovely wife is set up, I feel like for her, I understand the level of excellence that she demands. And me being a husband that is trying to continue to be a dope husband, I wouldn't do nothing for your wife or for you that I wouldn't do for me and my wife. And so that's why until we get to the point where we, boom, you know what I'm saying? But definitely thinking a 90s R&B type vibe. We thinking comedians, and we thinking good dinner. You know what I'm saying? We want it to be cool. Now, we will have a single section.
Amen. Amen.
They want to come get down too.
Yes. Yes. I know my girl Yolanda Richard would come. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You crashing the couples night, that's my girl. That's my girl, Yolanda Richard.
So we definitely gonna be sure that it's done a certain way and done the right way. But man, we genuinely appreciate all the support, man. Thank y'all for waking up and really rocking with us and growing with us and going with us. It means a lot. I never overlook that fact. It means a lot. But do understand God is working, and this year is gonna be an amazing year. Whenever they see the bounce back, don't bounce up then. Stay down.
My.
All right, bro. Man.
Yeah,
pleasure as always.
Yes,
together. Again, of course, you know, Real Relationship Goes next Wednesday, 8 a.m. We on your timeline. Valentine is around the corner, Brother Royce. So I want to focus on the build up, right? Ladies, okay. I need y'all to understand me right now. Fellas, I need y'all to understand me right now. I don't want Valentine, which at the end, Valentine's Day, originally started behind a massacre, right? So we understand how and why it started. But over time, people have made it into something that's about love, and I'm all about love. We're about couples and marriages and successful relationships, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to challenge you guys to work on the build-up. Don't wait until the day before. Start working on the build-up.
Yeah.
Be nice now. Be thoughtful now. And the point and the purpose of the build-up, I believe anytime we do things and we build up, if you do the work, you should get the reward. So, ladies.
Wait. That was too fast. You need to repeat. If you do the work, you need to what?
If you do the work, you should definitely get the reward. Definitely pay off for your hard work, right? So today, tomorrow, that's the day whenever we sit down and we have real conversations about expectations. Hey, babe, listen, I want to put some effort and energy into this build up. I want to be sure that, boom. So what does success look like? What do you have in mind for Valentine's Day? Is there anything you have in mind? You know what I'm saying? And y'all respect that, man. Really put work in on how to make this thing be a good build-up.
Yeah.
Because again, and I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm being real with y'all, man. no boring relationships all 2021. That's the goal, man. Stop being boring, man. Oh my God. Boredom kills a relationship quick. It's nothing worse, y'all. And I hate for people to look at Instagram and social media, but man, a lot of time y'all get on Instagram and social media, see people having fun, even though we know they lying. A lot of it be cap. A lot of it be 45 seconds of a good cap, right? Big catfishing going on. Big
Yeah.
catfishing.
Yeah.
But if you think about your better half, they deserve that. They deserve to be wine, dined. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want ours to be capped. We want ours to be real.
Yeah. And listen, ladies, do something for your husband as well. Do something for your man. Kiara talks about that all the time, how brothers like compliments and we like our ego strokes. So, make sure the brother feels special too. It's okay. Yeah.
Facts. Kiana, I'm gonna go with you. She say she don't want flowers for Valentine's Day. That's real. That's real.
Yeah. No, I like it. And you got a lot of time. I want to say this to you guys, Kiati. We, the marriage ministry at Crossover. We do podcasts and we're starting that up this year. And so I want to invite anybody who's out there. We'll be promoting that and putting that out there on Instagram, Facebook, and so be looking out for that. You can follow us you can follow me on Royce F. Robinson on Instagram, and then I'll be posting that. But you guys are welcome. We want to welcome you to come out and be a part of those conversations too. We get couples on there. Couples are sharing their experiences and things like that. And so, as a matter of fact, my wife and I, we're going to be doing. We're actually going to be doing one on Valentine's Day. It's a class that we're having. We're going to be having a class on Valentine's Day. So, just want to invite our people out to that. Yeah,
come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Since I got y'all attention real quick, this is gonna be the part of the show that somebody is gonna be glad they stuck around for. Me personally, I want to do something nice for my wife. I want to be sure, I go get her hair done. I'm working on some things. We got a photo shoot coming up here. So if it's any hairdressers, ladies that do hair, tap in. Let me know. Tag me in some pictures of your work. Shout out One Day. I hope I said it right. One Day or Nia. Send me your information. I seen you say you do braids. Just depending on what side of town you're on, would love to support and bring possibly bring my daughter to get her hair braided. I'm trying to support us. You know what I'm saying? So again, custom LEDs? I think it's custom LEDs. Man, if you do lights, man, send me some examples of your work. Possibly you could come be a sponsor on the show, So again, any hairdressers, tap in. I'm looking for you. We're trying to make sure my wife is right and tight. What else are we looking for? Hairdressers. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking for. Somebody to. It got to be nice though, you know what I'm saying? And it can't cost an arm and a leg, just an arm.
Just an arm. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Sister Ellis gonna come out with. Sister Brown. I'm sorry, Shamika Ellis Brown. I'm curious because she always switching it up on that hair deal.
Nah, listen. The way her wigs is, she have some wigs that are just set up still as an Ellis. Like some of her wigs are still set up as strictly Ellis. Some are set up as Brown.
Right.
Both like them. It's Ellis Brown. She's creative.
Yeah, I'll be looking at her, man. She's like, okay, it's blonde today. I almost don't recognize her sometimes when I'm looking like, who is Kiati taking pictures of? Oh, that's okay. That's
she'll be like, Mommy, you have on a different disguise.
Disguise. Wow. That ain't funny, Shamika. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. That's not funny.
She laughing. She thinks it's hilarious. I said, hey, man. So, hey, man, again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for really rocking with us. The hairdresser thing, man, I'm going to hit them on Instagram. They definitely got to hit me back because I need to have a conversation. I need to be sure. I don't want them pulling my wife's edges all the way back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Ain't the action that I want. I see my daughter Jade on here. Jade, just because nobody said it this morning, go to bed, Jade. Go to bed.
Absolutely. Man, shout out to all you guys. Thank y'all for the kind words that you shared with us over this segment, man. Really appreciate you guys. I just want to say thank you. I can't see the Instagram folks, but listen, love you guys as well. Thank y'all for supporting and tuning in. And our goal is to strengthen relationships. Our goal is to strengthen marriages, make husbands better husbands, wives better wives, fiancés better fiancés, mates better mates. That's our goal. And so if we can encourage one couple, one person, if we can do that, then we did our job. And so that's our goal.
We want to make the bedroom great again.
Make the bedroom great again. What does that spell? That's MBGA. Make the bedroom great again. I don't know.
Make bedrooms great again. Make the bedrooms great again. You got to make the bedrooms great again, guys. That's Jay, don't get on here and say nothing crazy. I told you to go to sleep. You should have been asleep. Hey, man, definitely. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. The AM Wake Up Show. Thank you guys so much for rocking and riding with us. Definitely means a lot. Again, Instagram. Be sure you tap in. Facebook. Be sure you guys tap in.